everybody. Yes, we're here now. Have I started late? I thought I scheduled this one for 6. Maybe I scheduled it for quarter 2. If I'm late, I apologise. Good morning, Gregory. Good morning, Lynn. And here we are in Thailand. And you can probably see behind me there's one of these shops. Every second shop is one of these shops where we are here in a place called Krabi. We're actually in a place called Ao Nang, and it's about 20-25 minutes outside of the town of Krabi. Hi, Lisa. Um, and it's a resort area, so basically it's a jumping off point for places like Phi Phi Island and Phuket and James Bond Island, if you can remember that stunning rock formation that was in one of the James Bond movies. Which one was it? Someone will tell me. I think it was Man with the Golden Gun. If Jay was here, he would tell me. He'd Google it for me. So here we are. We're in a place generally known as Krabi, but this part of it is actually called Ao Nang. And there's another one of these shops. Let me see. Can I get that in the background? There we go. There it is up there. So that was next door, right next door. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Therese. And so where we are is basically about 800 kilometres to the south, directly south of Bangkok. Hi, Tish. And we're going to take a walk down towards the beach. It's just a little before sunrise. And I'll turn the camera around in a moment, but this is one of the amazing rock formations right here. Let me turn the camera around now. Do this and turn this around, that camera. There we go. And it's very similar to the landscape around Malaysia where we were when we were in Ipoh and saw all those cave temples. So we have a lot of these rock formations, and then out to sea, when we get down to the beach, you'll see that there's a whole lot more actually out to sea. But this is the main street of Ao Nang. Oh, okay, I am early. That's fine, no problem. Thanks, Gregory. I thought I scheduled it for 6. So you guys all confused me, asking me where I am. And there's a lot of hostels around here. Go to Party Hostel. So apart from the motorbikes, first thing in the morning, it's actually really quiet because everyone's been out having a late night and they get up late. It's only us oldies who go to bed early who are out and about early in the morning. So we have hotels across the road over there. We went for a walk yesterday afternoon. I was going to take you there this morning and I hummed and hawed and thought, no, it's a bit too dark and there's no guarantees that you would actually see them. But one street away from here, over in this direction to my left, we saw monkeys, but they weren't the typical macaque monkeys that you see all over Southeast Asia. They were the beautiful dusky langurs, the dark ones with the white circles around their eyes. I took a short video and I'm going to post that later because they're just gorgeous. Pity I didn't see one of their babies because their babies are bright orange. So I've got some footage of that later. I'll post in our group for you to see, and it's sitting at the top of a poinciana tree, so it's the beautiful red flowers as well. Alrighty, so this is what Krabi looks like. If anyone has ever heard of Krabi, this is what the bus stops look like. Here we go. We have this monkey climbing a tree. And these monkeys here. So that's a bus stop here in Krabi. Easy to spot for mum, indeed. Tish? Yeah, exactly. And they're so cute. We briefly glimpsed one when we were in Penang, on Penang Island. And just before I went, I managed to turn my camera on to start recording myself. We briefly glimpsed one. They are so cute. So I missed it. I didn't manage to get it on film. You can't go anywhere without seeing McDonald's. So that's McDonald's there. And we've got none of the eateries are open yet, but they're all open. I mean, if anyone want a chair, we have lots of tourist information officers, of course. And then another outlet. It's totally legal here. You smell it being smoked everywhere. You're constantly being invited into a bar. So it's quite interesting. I mean, it seems unusual when you think about the very strict drug laws that we've been familiar with Asian countries in the past. Some of you may remember a movie called Bangkok Hilton. And then this seems completely counterintuitive to have all of a sudden you've got legal weed cafes and kiosks where you can purchase. But then when you think about it, you think, well, it gets rid of the organised crime element of it. So, and makes it easier for policing in general. And now, instead of, arresting tourists for a recreational use, now all they're doing is keeping the peace. So it seems to make a lot more sense. All right, I'm just picking my way through a puddle. There we go. This is an Eat Street we had dinner at. Hi, Ronnie Lynn. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, we had dinner in this sort of little Eat Street area the other night. It was delicious and very, very cheap. No, we're not going to Phi Phi Island, and the main reason for that is that it's actually quite expensive to get there for us on our budget. So, and we've done the similar landscapes when we did the Lan Ha Bay in Vietnam. It's very, very similar. So we decided on this occasion to prioritise our budget elsewhere. We are considering going to an elephant sanctuary, for example, when we get to Chiang Mai. So, and of course, we've got the bear sanctuary on our radar when we get to Laos as well. So there's a couple of things that we've decided to prioritise over that type of excursion. Was that Cindy that asked that? I think so. Hui took you to Phi Phi Island. And he's a lot younger and fitter than me as well. No, he did some fantastic tours, didn't he? Hi, Jay. Welcome. All right. So we're not too far from the beach now. And when we get down there, we were there at a sunset bar last night. It was beautiful. I'm going to check over my shoulder and see what the sky looks like behind us. No sign of the sun. So, of course, we're facing west. We didn't actually time this for sunrise. Okay, there's another little kiosk. We didn't time this tour for sunrise. We timed it just because this is the time that I typically go live. We may or may not see the sun. That's not the focus of this tour this morning. So we arrived here. We've spent 4 nights here. So we arrived here 4 days ago. We flew here from Bangkok. It took an hour and a half. This is where we had dinner last night. Ao Nang Orchid Restaurant. Hi, Sandy. $100 shop. Is that their equivalent of a dollar store? Well, 100 baht is about 4 Australian dollars. So, yeah, more or less. Yes, exactly. 4 Australian dollars is about, what, $2.50, I think, US, something like that. And the footpaths are really steep. So the curb, this is where you step down onto the road to cross the road, and it's actually really steep. So when I slow down, it's because I'm attempting to negotiate these ups and downs from the footpath to the road and driveways. So yes, we arrived here 4 days ago, an hour and a half flight from Bangkok, and we're staying about 5 minutes back up the road, not too far, short walk to the beach. It's another place that's it's just mainly along this strip is eateries, tour booking, weed shops, and bars. This area here had a blackout last night, so we were walking back from the Sunset Bar where we were having a couple of beers, and this whole section was dark. But once we reached where we just had dinner, that was the first place that had the lights on. So I'm not sure what all this is. Kind of weird little seats. View comments. Jay says, where am I? I know you said, but I had audio issues at first. No problem. Sandy asks how hot it is. Won't be a sec. So here's these funny little concrete chairs. One's in the shape of a watermelon. We have an orange, and we have a peeled banana. Fruit chairs. Sandy, it was reached 30 degrees yesterday. Here's another one of these bus stops. Have to go out to the street to actually see it. Yeah, they make good use of concrete here. Yes, it was at 30 degrees at, that was late yesterday afternoon, that was at about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So it might have reached 32, I think, yesterday. And Jay asked where we are. We're in a place called Ao Nang, which is AO, and then new word NANG, which is the beach suburb of Krabi, Krabi, about 800 kilometres directly south of Bangkok. It's the jumping off point for places like Phi Phi Island and Phuket. Well, Phuket is virtually connected to the mainland. It's an island that's kind of directly west of here, but that can be reached by boat. Yesterday we stopped at the pier where you can jump on a boat taxi, if you like. They use I think there's one up ahead. They use the traditional old fishing boats and they've turned them into sort of tourist. Here we are. It's a long-tail boat. That's what the boats are called. Larger versions of this that seat about, 20 people. And this is what they use for the boat excursions. And we went to a pier where there was a whole bunch of those all moored together. And then alongside those was a ferry across to Phi Phi Island and Phuket. All right, here we are. Here we are at the beach. You never sat on a watermelon, Ronnie Lynn? That's probably a wise decision. And the sky is actually looking quite lovely, isn't it? So yesterday we went up along the beach in that direction and sat at the beach bar up the end there. I'm just going to let you listen to the sea for a moment. Out in that direction, if if you're able to take a screenshot and zoom in, that's where all the rock formation islands are. And James Bond Island is over in that direction as well. And I think we'll walk along the sand a little way. The other day I found some beautiful shells. So let's go that way. I went that way the other day. Yeah, we'll go down this way. So the other day I came down here and I found some absolutely gorgeous seashells. So let's see what the sea has washed up overnight. See if we spot anything. We'll do a little bit of beach combing before we walk along the shore. Every so often you come across, I'll just go up a bit closer to it. Just got to find a way to get down off the ramp first. Yeah, every so often there's a swing like this. Where you can just sit here. Let's just, I don't know how good I am at getting up one-handed. I can't do it. No, it's all right. Richard was offering to assist. Okay, he's going to help. He's going to help. No, I can't get on it. No. Give that a big miss. All right. Sitting on a swing on the beach. Yes, it does sound delightful, doesn't it, Ronnie Lynn? If only I could do it. Okay, so the other day here, I found some absolutely gorgeous shells. So that's the kind of... there's a scallop. It's just absolutely masses and masses of seashells. Most of them are broken up or tiny. But... all right, so listen to the sound of the sea crunching on the sand with the shells while I look for something for you. Yeah, that's a pretty one. These ones. I found a really big one of these the other day. It was intact. It didn't have holes in it. There we go. That's pretty. All right. Let's I'm gonna get wet. Let's walk along the beach a little way, and then we'll go up top. From here, there's a hotel. There's a luxury hotel up there, and you can see that those what would you call them? Cabanas. Annette, you've got to get here on time, sweetie. You know, you really do. I'll go over it in a second. So that's a luxury hotel. That's the dining rooms, the cabanas, and there's tables, like sets of 2 tables in each of those cabanas up there. Annette, we are standing on a beach called Ao Nang Beach, looking out to sea at a beautiful morning sky. This is facing west. Blame Mary Lou. Was it Mary Lou's fault you stayed in the studio longer, huh? So this is near Krabi, and Krabi is about 8 hours, 800 kilometres south of Bangkok. We're actually quite close. We're not too far, maybe an hour or 2 from the Malaysian border. And this area is also the jumping off point. Every now and again I'm going to stop and look because I know there are some beautiful shells here. Let's see if we can find something. See if we can find something really good for you. Whoops. So yes, we're facing west, and last night we came down to a beach bar for some beers. This is a mini coconut. So today we're heading off. Hi Mary Lou, how are you going? So we're heading off today. This is a travel day for us. We've been here 3 full days. We arrived 4 days ago. We've got coconuts washed up on the beach here, look. I'm not sure if they're washed up or if they've been deliberately left behind because that's been macheted. These are people who have left their coconuts on the beach. There we go. Let's get that shot. Don't leave your coconuts, people. Well, these coconuts can be broken down. It's better than some of the other things we've seen. What? Nearly got me. This is pretty. Have a look at the flowers on this. There's a couple on the ground as well. So this is the flower here. Oh, okay. It's disintegrating in my hand, but that's the flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. And is that a coconut or is that something else? I don't know what that is. Here's another one of these flowers. I'm selectively navigating my way to the flowers. In between, unfortunately, there's a little bit of litter on the beach, which is, I just don't understand people. Come on, guys, don't leave your rubbish behind. And also, to the hotels and bars along here, don't you care? Don't you care that people really want to come to a beautiful place that has no rubbish? Because this is the sort of thing that I'm not showing you deliberately. All right, I think we'll head up from the beach and walk along the waterfront, where I know there is at least one really spectacular sculpture that I'm going to show you, possibly more. There's doggo footprints here, look, here we go. Some of the visitors have left their mark. Those ones wash away. I found something. It's a broken one, but it's another kind of shell. Totally missed it, you guys. I know you're being naughty right now, but I totally missed it. Aha. Here, look at this. wait until we get to the monkeys. We may not see the monkeys. We may not see the monkeys. I'm never going to get up there. Look at the size of this step. Oh my goodness. Rishi's going to take the camera for me. Thank you. It's gorgeous, wasn't it, Lynn? It's so beautiful. All right. Imagine if we were trapped on a tour bus together, and imagine if. Do you know, I don't know how to say her name. Is it so shitty? Is that how you say her name, Annette? Ceaux, and then Chitty. Girl on a bus. But which side should I be on? This side? Annette says hi. He says hello. All right, so welcome to the 15 people who are here this morning with me. Thank you for joining me. If there's anyone here who hasn't said hi as yet, please say hi. I'd love to see who's joined me. And the sky to the east, nothing too spectacular at the moment. That's where the sun should be coming up from. But as I said, we're not here to see the sunrise. We're just here early morning because it's the time that suits everybody, and it's beautiful, and there's fewer people around at this time of day. But I'm going to show you this. Coming up ahead, Jay says, I've heard so, and I know in French, that's how I'd say it. I don't know if she's French. Well, she's Canadian, or I think, yeah, maybe. I think there might be some French in there. Well, you say, Annette, you say beau, B-E-A-U-X is beau, not boo, don't you? And chateau, also E-A-U. That's what I'm basing it on. All right, I'm going to try and get the entire. How are we going to get all this in? This is, of course, a marlin. And I've heard that this is an area for marlin fishing, marlin sport fishing. No, I'm going to have to step back further. I'm going to have to go across the road to get all this in. There's cars coming. So give me a sec. Do they observe pedestrian crossings here? We know in Vietnam we'd have to wait. All right, let's cross the road. And there's the hill behind the shops. Okay, let's have a look at this marlin. That's the safest way, isn't it? Call it doll. What am I looking at? This little car here, what is he? Is that a taxi? It's a multi-person taxi. There's even people standing on the back. It's fantastic, isn't it, Tish? Okay, so there we go. You've got the full statue in view. We're going to go back across now. So you can see the two people holding that huge hook in its mouth. This is an area for sports fishing. And I think the sign's all entire. I don't think this sign's going to do us much good. Oh, wait on. Okay. So it is known as a sailfish or marlin. A large marine fish up to 3.5 meters in length, 100 to 150 kilograms in weight, holds the record for the fastest swimming fish in the world. at the speed of 90 kilometres per hour. It has a long, wide, flattened body. Spike has thick, muscular, rather large head, wide mouth, long and pointed beak, with large dorsal fin like a sail. So the local fishermen call it sailfish. Popular in game fishing, it is named as Queen of Sea. In Krabi, the sailfish is normally found in the Andaman Sea around the Phi Phi Islands. There we go. The sign says, I caught a fish this big. Yes. All right, so there's two of them there. There's a smaller one, and then there's, of course, the bigger one. All right. So let's see if we can get a great shot with it against the sky. I'm going to go down as low as I can, knees permitting, knee joints permitting. No, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It just goes up too far. There we go. Fantastic statue, isn't it? Fantastic sculpture. Let's just listen to that sea again for a little minute. All right, so as you can imagine, at night, this place is absolutely buzzing. And there's your 7-Eleven, one of them. 7-Elevens in Thailand are big. They're more like, this is actually a small one, but the ones we've been into so far are quite big. You get more from them than you can in ones I've been familiar with in the past. Pandanus trees are common here. That's these ones here with the interesting root structure. And I believe that their leaves are used in cooking and that provide the green colour in some of the desserts. So that's Pandanus up there, and you might be able to see the seed pods. What did I miss from Gregory? Better get peeling some pile of potatoes for the chips that go with that fish. Annette's on it. All right, and the sky is looking like this. So yes, at night this place buzzes. It's full of clothing shops. I'm not sure why there is a kettle or a fireplace or something here. Seems odd, but anyway. Lots of clothing shops, of course, souvenir shops. I mean, you would expect souvenir shops. Lights, it's lit up like a Christmas tree, this part of town, at night time. After your happy hour cocktails and charcuterie board stream, I'll tell you what, those charcuterie boards look pretty darn good, didn't they, Annette? Right, so here we have another sculpture of some sort. Let's see if we can find out what it is, what it's about. Okay, it doesn't tell you much. It just says that its creator was Professor Desha Warashun, sculpture of Andaman. So Andaman is the name of the sea here. So this is quite an interesting interpretation, made of stainless steel and installed here. Does it have a date? 2016. There we go. The Picasso version of a marble. Well done, Tish. You saw scissors. Just wait for this lady to get past me. Okay. Now I can see them, but they might be too small through the screen. I can see 4 or 5 islands just through the middle of that hole there. Maybe the bigger one. There we go. There's the bigger one. I don't know if that works. Does that work? Oh, sorry. I just stepped back onto Richard's foot. Oh, Tish, and it's always on fire. This is why we love having her here. Okay, we'll walk a little further. I'm not sure how far we're going to get. I think I allowed an hour. We'll see how it goes. So the road goes away from the beach just up ahead. There's one early morning swimmer I can see out there. It's okay, he's got another one. Yes, that's true. She's flexible. Here we go. Here's a palm tree. Not that we haven't seen palm trees already, but this one just sort of stands out. And back to the early morning sky. The beach looks a bit cleaner up this end. No, it doesn't. I can see water bottles. Oh dear. I despair for humans. They just don't get it, do they? I don't know what that is, Annette. What's Jewish brisk? Does this help us at all? This is telling us everything in Thai, so it doesn't really help us at all. It's okay. I was hoping that it might add some interest to what I'm telling you. There are obviously tours here to all the different islands, including TP Island. Some of them have resorts on them. Others are just places where you can spend the day at the beach. And it goes, Oh, nearly tripped over. Looks like you're being encouraged by the crowd. I'm going to see if I can go around a little further. Like, can we get over here, for instance? The reason I'm happy not to be a Jewish male baby. Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha. This looks like a nice spot to sit, doesn't it? Oh, and we didn't need that extra bit. Okay. I'm going to sort of start slowly turning back because there's no value in walking along the street here. Look at this interesting decor, what they've done with bamboo. Richard hasn't followed me in. He's stayed out. Literally walking in through a closed restaurant establishment. That's what the rabbi said. I think you need to change rabbi. All right, Richard's out there waiting for me. He's given up. He's had enough. Wiping his brow. All right, I don't think there's much value in heading any further because it's really just more shops. So we'll head back the way we came and just slowly make our way back along the beach, back towards... Richard's saying there's a McDonald's just around the corner. That's probably 10 minutes away. We could go in and look at the menu, but it's a bit far, isn't it? Oh, there's one just here? Oh, okay. We could have a look at the menu. You're not going to look. But people are interested in different McDonald's around the world. Annette's laughing at you, Richard. I'm not sure if she's laughing at you sitting on a bench wiping your brow or...
Tell me they're specially trained baristas.
Who told you?
What, the ads?
The ads. Oh, okay.
McDonald's ads.
This is really weird. I thought I was walking onto an uneven surface. I thought it was like, corrugated, but it's just a pattern on the ground. I was getting ready to watch my footing, but it's just an optical illusion.
You'd freak out if you had a joint.
If you had a joint, yeah. Way, man. The pavement's moving, literally did just then. And it says, would love to see inside the 7-Eleven someday. Oh, let's have a look. We'll see. We might, on our way back, we might see if the 7-Eleven will let us come in unannounced with a camera. So we've got Wanna's Place here. Thai and Swiss. That's an interesting mixture. Probably because a lot of Thai women marry men from other parts of the world. So our friend Ian, of course, Australian, married a Thai lady. She has her friend here at the moment. She's married to a Swedish man, and her sister's married to a French man.
After the Belgian.
Following the death of the Belgian. Oh, Richard says in mysterious circumstances. I think they have Slurpees. Do they have Slurpees, the 7-Elevens? I don't know.
Yes, yeah, they would.
Here's a menu we can see. They do pancake. So they have mango. Oh, they do it based on roti. Peanut butter roti, mango roti, banana and Nutella, banana and chocolate, coconut. So 50, 60 baht is around about, 50 is $2 Australian. So 60 is what, $2.20? Who are all the Thai men marrying? That's a really good question, Gregory. I don't know, is the answer to that. I think from our personal experience and knowledge, it seems like the men sit at home and wait for the women to bring back the overseas money. So the brothers, for example. The family sort of is hoping that there'll be money coming inwards. There's a weird looking elephant over there. I'm going there. Yeah, it's a pub. So it appears that there's a heavy reliance on Western money coming into the family. Too spicy? Annette says, my dog's just got peanut butter and banana ice cream for pups. Your dogs are spoiled, Annette. Okay, so the islands over here are starting to light up with the morning sun. How far is this McDonald's?
Just
We'll cross the road and have a look. How chivalrous of the time. Yeah. It's a shame I can't zoom in. But there you go. There's the islands, and the sun is just starting to light up the rocky, the clean rocky surfaces where there's no vegetation. Your furry offspring would like to know who you're calling dogs. Okay, so we're looking at, there's a 7-Eleven over there. Annette wanted to see inside a 7-Eleven. Let's see if we can. This is only a small one, Annette. We might have to buy something. The puppies are so cute, you can spoil them, Annette. Okay, so there's a Goldsmith up here. There's a weird looking habanero chili with a hat sombrero. Oh, look at this. I just lost a signal momentarily going into that arcade. So here we go. We could sit next to this fellow here. I'm not sure if I can do it. Let's see. I'll give it a try. Okay, turn the camera around. It's a process doing this, but let's see. Oh dear, turn the camera around. There we go. Who's got the cheesiest grin? That's enough. That's enough of that silliness. Back around you go, camera. There. And there's a Spanish dancing lady. Give him a kiss. I missed that. It was too late. All right, 7-Eleven. Let me see. I'm always a bit nervous going into places like this. Now, there's a chance that we might lose a signal based on what just happened there too. Let me see. 7-Eleven. Hello. Is it okay to bring this in? No, she's saying no. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's fair enough. Next time, Annette. Jeanette's rooftop, and that's obviously pizza up there. How are we going for time? We've been going for 50 minutes now. It's one of the souvenir shops has just opened up. So the types of things that you might see for sale in a Thai souvenir shop. Of course, we've got the baggy pants and the summery shirts up there, beautiful shirts. These pants are about just over $5. We've got thongs. Good morning. Model cars for children. The pants are gorgeous. And there's the ubiquitous elephant pants. There we go. The elephant pattern is everywhere. They're so comfortable. This sort of thing. Thank you so much. Thank you. She didn't seem real happy about it. Look at the tiled chairs here. They're interesting as well. Okay, so the rest of it is really just, let's finish up over here. The rest of it is really just more closed shops. So we're going to finish up across the road. Everyone wears them, Annette. Everyone wears them. I'm feeling the pressure. Feeling the pressure to get my own pair of elephant pants. So by the end of our stay in Thailand, you might see me sporting the elephant pants. Okay, so here we go. I mean, they're pretty cheap. So the islands are looking gorgeous now. Look at that. I don't need food. Well, we're on a tight budget already, and after the experience of a day or two ago, I think you all know what happened. Yeah, and we don't know how it happened. The bank is saying that the transaction was through the Apple Wallet. That's Richard uses that. I don't even know. I don't use that, so we have no idea how it's happened. But that was a bit of a blow. So anyway, we tighten our belts and wait for the bank to come up with a resolution for us. You're welcome, Lisa. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And there's the mountain that's nearest our hotel just coming into view again. No McDonald's for Richard. There's the McDonald's. Okay, we'll go across the road and have a look at the McDonald's. We can at least see the menu. I wonder if they have pad thai burgers. What do you think? The green curry McChicken. Okay, McDonald's, here we come. So can we see the menu from outside, or do we have to go inside? Looks like they're doing renovation. This is a bust as well, isn't it? No 7-Eleven and no McDonald's. They're doing a renovation. There's people doing work on it. It says it's got delicious burger, marlin fillet of fish. That's as close as we're going to get. You can see the posters on the wall over there. It says it has delicious burger. And yeah, it might be brand new. It might be a brand new McDonald's just opening. Look, they're doing all the painting up there. So it will be a 24-hour one. It's got 24 hours on the door. All right, I'm going to finish up. That'll do us. I hope you all enjoyed your visit to Krabi Beach in Thailand. Next week, we'll be in Chiang Mai. We're travelling there today. Well, what we're basically doing is we're catching a flight to Bangkok, staying one night in Bangkok, and then flying to Chiang Mai the next day. The reason we're doing that is that the direct flights, were just at awful times. So one was at 8 o'clock in the morning and the other one was at 10 o'clock at night or something stupid. So these ones are at far more civilized times. We'll be flying middle of the day, both days, and we'll get there at a reasonable time. So we have one night in Bangkok. That sounds like a song. It sounds like the opening of a song. Great to spend time on the beach. Thank you. You're very welcome, Lynn. All right, let's turn this camera around and we'll say goodbye. Camera is now front camera, and Richard has stepped out of view. And it says, I heard one night is all you need.
Yep.
Richard seems to be confirming that. I don't know why. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the tour and can afford it, I always welcome your tips and appreciate them. So thank you. And I will see you next week. I don't know if I've got anything planned in the meantime. I will try and plan something between now and next Wednesday. Hang on. It's not exposing for the background. It's just gone into. Sorry, guys, it's not exposing for the background. All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
Too hard to adjust. We're close.
You can't.